Welcome to Friday, and Friday, you know what that means. It is strategy time for this week's GP, and it is the opening round and the final round. So, the key strategies that you need to follow. Hopefully, on Tuesday, you watched our strategy guide for qualifying and you have scored your very best qualifying score, and you are through to the weekend's racing. Now, we've still got the same event. Different tracks to come though. We have got the Mercedes Team Series event still, and we've got a 10% boost to George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. But make sure to check that your rare is or could be better than your epic, because rares are easier to get. So it might be that they are very useful to use. So bearing in mind they're Series 12 and Series 11 drivers, a lot of people are going to be buying or using them. So expect a tough weekend in store, some movement of the guard in terms of your GP groups, and we're going to get and dive into them strategies. Remember, if you're a player who wants to join an ASWF1 club, let me know down in the comments below and we can try and sort you out. We are after champion P1s all the way down to junior. So anyone who wants to help and improve, you are more than welcome. So we're going to take a look at the tracks. I've got it on my other phone here. And we have got Barcelona to come in the Mercedes Team Series event. It is 8 laps, 27% chance of rain. We've got Imola, 8 laps, no percent chance of rain here. Very tough track, Imola. We've got Montreal, Canada, 28% chance of rain. So Hutch giving us quite a bit of rain early on in this weekend's GP. We've got Miami, 7 laps, 9% chance of rain there. Suzuka for race number 5. Now, Suzuka, 7 laps, remember, 66% chance of rain. So you might have to suddenly change your strategies on that one. And then we go down to Austria. So Austria, the fastest lap circuit this weekend. It is 10 laps, remember, 10 laps of Austria. Race 7, we've done it loads, Mexico. So recent GPs and events have had Mexico in it. No rain here today. And Abu Dhabi for race number 8 is where we'll finish, where most championships tend to finish. Maybe in controversial style to some as well. So remember, there's a few new features this weekend. You've got the weather dynamic, which you'll see in our strategy guide. Weather dynamic will be shown before you select your boosts, or as you select your boosts. And there's a lot of action pack. At the moment, safety cars are currently disabled, so don't expect a safety car unless Hutch put an update in. But I imagine it is going to be a case that safety cars this weekend will be non-existent. So don't be surprised if you don't get one. But it's time to shine. It's time to get your strategies underway. Here is your strategy guide. Make sure to listen. Make sure to come back and watch it. There's some very useful information as to why we pick the strategies that we pick. So here is that strategy guide that you have been waiting for. It's split into 2 parts based on it being 8 races, and obviously a lot better visualization of this guide as well. So let's run you through exactly why we're picking the strategies. And you'll notice first up we have Spain. Now, usually we like a 3 soft, 2 soft around Spain from the front, but actually from recent playing and because of the new corner layout on this track, I am saying that a 4 medium is the best from the front. From the back though, you can still do a 3 soft, 2 soft and that 4 medium. There is a chance of rain, expecting a lot of the AI to pit on lap number 5. Could be a chance that some go lap 6 as well. So we're going an undercut, 4 wets, 4 wet, driver 2s, and 3 wet, 5 wet on the rear strategy. From the front though, you can run a 5 wet, 3 wet. Some will go to 6, most likely. If not, they all might. Who knows? So give that a go. That should work beautifully. And remember, we say it every single week. Yes, we use the same boosts over and over again, and that is because you can't have the best strategy guide by not using the best boosts. But take note with what I am picking. If I'm picking race start with cornering, then you want to see what your boosts have got and pick the most closest match to the ones I am using. Track number 2, one of the hardest tracks on the calendar as well, with not much real depth of ways to go, but Imola, 3 soft, 2 soft from the front and a 4 medium, very tough on tyres. And then from the back, 2 soft, 3 medium, 3 medium, and the other way around. So Copper and race start boosts looking good. Kawai, if you're doing more than, 2 stops basically, we do like Kawai as well. Track 3, Montreal, so into a real hard phase of this GP. And from the front, 3 soft, 3 soft, 2 soft, and a 4 medium, 4 medium. We've got Lion and Kawai, and Copper and Kawai. From the back, though, same strategies, just a different boost, Copper and Kawai. In the wet, though, a 4 wet, Merlion and Kawai, with Copper and Kawai if you're starting from the back. We've got a 5 wet, 3 wet, and a 3 wet, 5 wet in there. So what the strategy for Canada in the wet is, if you're from the front, you can push hard, do a 4 wet, absolutely fine. Use that power unit up in the first stint. Your driver that starts towards, basically driver 2, he'll pit with everybody else. Some might go lap 6, but a 5 wet, 3 wet, you can kind of just gradually go to the front. From the back, you'll be looking to do that undercut every single time. Race number 4, Miami. So we've got 2 stops and whatever you want in this one. So we've got a 2 soft, 3 medium, and a 3 medium, 2 soft with the similar boosts. And we've got the same strategies from the back. But note, if you haven't got the great tyre management, you might want to just refer to a slower tyre. But we've got Copper and Kawai. In the rain then, we're making sure that you don't double stack. So it's a 3 wet, 1 wet. And a 2 wet, 3 wet, 2 wet. Only 9% chance here in Miami. And then on the second stint, looking at the bottom for P13 to P24, we've got that 2 wet, 3 wet, 2 wet, and a 1 wet, 3 wet, 3 wet. Keen to note that in Miami, if you're in the wet, the AI will pit lap 3 and then on lap 6 with the odd car going for the 4th lap, and they will run out down the straight. So just watch out for that one. Undercut, very powerful. So for part 2, and as a big reminder, okay, so after the recent update, you can now check the weather and what is happening prior to your race. So be prepared. I can give you all the strategies in question, but if I, let's say, tell you to do 4 medium, and it's going to rain within a minute of the start, you obviously want to go on to softs. There's no point running the mediums. So be prepared in this GP now to start adapting your strategies and really look in. So, for example, in Suzuka, we're doing a 3 soft, 4 medium and a 4 medium, 3 soft. If it was raining within a minute, we'd put both on softs and we'd get ready to potentially do a 2 stop in that race. You've really just got to learn what you've got. For example, Japan, 4 laps on the wets is pretty much doable. So you know that if you pit on lap 2, you're not going to the end. So you've really got to just factor that in. But from the front, 3 soft, 4 medium, 3 soft in the dry, with the back being 3 medium, 4 hard, and 4 hard, 3 medium. And that is because you haven't got the strongest of tyre management. In the wet, as mentioned, all the AI are going to pit on lap 4. So if you're from the front, 4 wet, 3 wet is fine. If you're from the back, undercut all the way. Pushing them first 3 laps, undercut, you're going to have to watch them tyres though, because you can't push absolutely unbelievably hard. And then race 6, return to Austria, 10 laps, and you're going to be wanting to set your fastest lap here if you are one of those people who needs a fastest lap on the tiebreaker. We're going for a 3 soft, 4 medium, Merlion usually the fastest lap boost. And we also go a 5 medium. One of my favourite strategies around here is doable and quite comfortable as well. So look at that one, because it's a very tidy strategy. And then from the back, we've split it back out because you might not have the tyre management, and hards are strictly too slow in champs. Race 7, Mexico. You've done this loads. You don't need me to tell you what to do in Mexico. It's a 4 soft, 4 medium, and a 5 medium, 3 soft. We've got some race start boosts in there. We've also got some tyre management boosts from the back, so it enables you to run that soft tyre. And then finally, where championships, like we said, are decided, we have got Abu Dhabi. So 20 to 32 degrees. We've got a 2 soft, 3 soft from the front. 4 medium works very well. It always has around Abu Dhabi. Because of the new corner layouts in Abu Dhabi, 4 medium runs a lot better than it used to. And then from the back, we're doing the 2 stops with the softs and the mediums. So hopefully that strategy guide has really helped you. A massive thanks to James as always. Hope you're enjoying these strategy guides. Obviously, they're kept in club and kept for our community too as well. Let me know if you're a player who wants to get involved. We are pushing our global club to one day maybe P1, who knows. But we are battling within the top 3 or 4 clubs in the world. So if you want to join in, let us know. The stronger the better. We're getting that community ready as well for the next Community Championship.